Welcome back everybody to Boats vs. Haulover, where Man and Machine take on Mother Nature down at Haulover Inlet, Miami, Florida on a 5-round competition to see who can be victorious. But today we are on a field trip and we are over at Boca. And I'll tell you what, this captain appears to be getting the job done. Let's see how the rest of our boaters fare as they try to enter Boca Inlet today. Our first captain's going to show us what it's like when you come running through Boca with the dogs barking. Here we're going to see this yellowfin start to approach the inlet. It is a rough day. It's not overly huge, probably 2 to 3s, but it's a super tight, compact chop. But my man still got the throttle down and is letting the dogs bark. This crew comes running in hard and is going to take a win for the boats here in the first round. Let's see how our second round contestant fares, but it looks like it might not be good, as this is the type of vessel that probably should not be out on a day like today. Here we're going to see this Dontzi come rolling out of Boca Inlet. Of course, they're taking a little bit of a slow roll approach. This boat doesn't have a ton of freeboard, and as we mentioned, we've got a serious 2 to 3 foot tight chop today, which usually would not fare well for a boat like this. These guys really want to open this thing up. I'm not even really sure what they're doing out here. We're obviously not going fishing. We're not going to any sandbars or anything. I guess they were just out here to have a good time, but Boca's got some different plans in mind for this crew. And right here, Boca's going to start to lay the punishment on them for trying to come out of the inlet on a day like today. And this crew is going to get that free Boca shower as they come out of the inlet. I'm sure they're already regretting even trying to come out of the inlet this day, but we'll see how far they take it. I don't know if they're going to try and open it up or probably going to see what I believe is going to be that patented Boca U-turn, quite similar to the Haulover U-turn we see at Haulover all the time. And here it comes right here, and they're going to head back into Lake Boca, which is probably the correct choice for this crew for today. Our crew in the third round is going to have a little bit of a different approach, as they're going to come rolling through Boca on the hunt to pound some waves. And here we're going to see this large sea hunter come rolling into Boca Inlet. It's always amazing to me when we do the camera work like this. Here, because it's a steady camera right now, you can't really tell how fast this boat's going, as we're continually zooming in as the boat approaches the inlet. It really, the only way you can tell about its speed is about the time it gets to the inlet and we have to start panning. But here you can tell this boat's pounding its way right into Boca, and it's actually moving pretty solid. And this boat's easily going to take a win for the boats in this round. Our contestant in the fourth round is going to come rolling through Boca Inlet, but show you what happens when Boca decides it's going to wreak havoc on your vessel. Here we're going to have this Century 3200 come slow rolling out of the inlet. They're taking it easy and keeping a bow high attitude to make sure they don't stuff the bow and really hopefully just have a nice easy ride out. But I'll tell you what, Boca's got different things in mind for this crew as well. Here we can see everything looks okay, but now we can tell things have changed a little bit. We've got something climbing into the bow, and at first you might think, why in the world would she do that? Well, that's because Boca's knocked a hatch open and she's trying to get it closed. But Boca's just pounding so hard as they get out here into the surf, she can't really get it closed. She can't get a good position up here where she can hang on. She's going to have no choice but to abandon this mission until they can find a point where it either calms down a little bit or they can get down to an idle pace and the boat's just not quite rocking as much. But that's not going to happen right here, and Boca's going to go ahead and take a win in this round. And that's going to take us into our fifth and final round, tied at 2 apiece, and who will take the win this week will be Boca or the boats. And in the fifth round, we're going to see a boat getting loose. Here we're going to see this boat starts to make its way into Boca Inlet, and right here they're running at a moderate pace, but I believe right around here they see the cameras and they slam the hammer down on the throttles, and they're going to get a little loose as they come running into Boca. We're going to get a little air, and we're going to get a little sideways, but you know what? Somehow they pull out of it. Right here, it's kind of close though. They do get on the edge of out of control. All the engines come out of the water, they're heading toward the wall, but somehow they pull it back out, and they'll take the win, and the boats will take the win in this episode. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Boats vs. Haulover. If you did, be sure to check out our other channels. We have Wavy Boats, who does a bunch of great things down at Haulover Inlet. My channel, Broncos Guru, we do some great comedy boating videos over there as well. And of course, we've got the Miami Boat Ramps channel that focuses on all the hilarity that happens around the boat ramps in South Florida. And if you haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.